Not least on the backs of the Sounders players. It is Portland wearing the white, and it is an occasion, Taylor Twellman, that Van Rankin nicely laid off by Mora to Blanco, and now Darren Asprilla. Asprilla fancying a go and being denied by the frame of the goal.
Timbers have struggled as of late, but Dairon Asprilla has been their best player. He's been hungry, he's been active, he's been on the front foot in the final third. What a fantastic strike. And I think he wanted to get back to that a little bit, and so far so good here in Seattle.
Lodeiro, Ruidiaz. Lodeiro this time for Alex Roldan with three converging. Smith! Playing under the great Brazilian, Carlos Alberto Pereira has helped him. Here's Jimmy Chara, and Chara gets a second bite at it, and a third. And Yeimar Gomez-Andrade. Look back at El Trafico, which delivered yet again last night spectacularly. And we'll have a go at handicapping the Supporters' Shield race. Arriaga, Lodeiro. Another late challenge. This time, the yellow will appear.
Yeah, I was very content with the first half. I think we did a lot of good things. I think then towards the end of the first half, we were not moving to higher positions. We were not anymore making the runs in behind.
What, the Seattle cricket team? Aren't they? Christian Roldan, Alex Roldan. Here's João Paulo. Same crossbar as was rattled by Asprilla in the first half.
Great recognition here from Alex Roldan, and the more they get him going forward, the better off for Seattle, because it's not all down the left side with just Brad Smith, but understanding that the better option here was to drop it to the top of the 18 and allow João Paulo to run onto this. Perfect technique, does everything right other than hit the underside of the crossbar, and Steve Clark got a little
Gomez-Andrade, Felipe Mora, Cleveland stranded, angle tight, support from Blanco on the ground where he was so severely injured almost exactly a year ago. It is Sebastian Blanco that has the sheer joy of giving the Timbers the lead.
Clearance off of Felipe Mora does end up in the back of the net, but again, Felipe Mora on the front foot. This is exactly what Giovanni Savarese and the coaching staff of the Portland Timbers wanted Mora. Create your own luck. Go for it. It's exactly what Mora did. But then to have the composure to play Sebastian Blanco in that moment, fantastic play from the Portland Timbers number 9 up front. And deservedly so. Here in Seattle, they're up 1-0.
Lodeiro to take this. O'Neill. And then the follow-up from Rowe. It's a corner. One or two Sounders suggesting it might have struck an arm or a hand.
Got on the end of. The first one was this one off the post directly to Kellen Rowe. And Diego Chara didn't. When it didn't, this ball hits Diego Chara on the rebound right square in the chest. Set piece is a huge problem for the Portland Timbers this year.
Mabiala rising high. João Paulo! There is dynamite in that left boot.
Set pieces, that's 43% of the goals they've given up. In Seattle goals in the last 30 seconds off of corners.
Lodeiro!
Oh!
Well, Arriaga goes back holding his head to an immediate leveller.
I mean, this is remarkable. That was 3 consecutive corners.
Now roll down with a little more time in which to deliver. So with no more success. Rowe. And he goes himself and causes a degree of discomfort and potential embarrassment for Steve Clark. Corner onto the broad forehead.
This is remarkable.
Gomez-Andrade.
That is 4 straight corners. I mean, the Portland Timbers season is teetering on an edge. It's more than likely coming off defending corners here.
Lodeiro, Gomez-Andrade wins once more without even leaving the ground, really.
Christian Roldan in a little bit more influential spot in the midfield and allows Fredy Montero the freedom to play next to Ruidiaz up front.
Another yellow, this time Diego Valeri. Lodeiro. Christian Roldan! Third time Seattle have struck the frame.
In 87 minutes, and Ruidiaz with a great strike. Good save from Steve Clark. But how lucky can you be if you're the Portland Timbers on these set pieces? Target goalpost game shows you Christian Roldan near post. How that ball spinning down off the bars.
New adjustment from Mabiala, who's been strong, stood tall. This is possibly the moment for Seattle, but this time Clark is able to leap to his left.
He's got as many as 20.
And Lodeiro, as taker, has been replaced by João Paulo. And the glancing header this time grazes the upright. Everything but a goal. As was lunging, trying to convert it.
And again, it's the near post run. Christian Roldan out jumps his marker, flicks it back post. Look at the target goalpost cam. Just out of your pictures, Ruidiaz.
Madranda. Now it's Valeri. Cleveland coming out to sweep and misjudging the bounce of the ball. And Mora, goalkeeper off his line. Portland's night. The Timbers fell the Sounders. And the bow is tied by Felipe Mora.
Into some bad spots, and that is what Felipe Mora has done all night long. I mean, these are just simple plays that the Seattle Sounders have made an absolute meal out of it. But you've got to be here as a center forward. You've got to be there to take advantage of this. And that is exactly what Felipe Mora has done tonight. And he's in the best form of his MLS career, now having 6 goals in his last 9 games. In 2 of the biggest moments of the Portland Timbers 2021 season, thanks to Felipe Mora.
Huge release of emotion on the bench. Arriaga. It is the sweetest of nights in Seattle for Portland. All Timbers victories over the Sounders are important, but this, you sense, is more important than most.